Hi there. Hope you guys have been doing well. I haven't been around for a while. I think I've put out like 2 or 3 episodes in the past month. I've been slacking. Main reason I've been slacking is because, in all honesty, I've just been in a little bit of a bad mood. Not gonna lie. Been in a little bit of bad mood and had a couple kind of shitty things happen. So that's where I've been. In hiding. Wallowing in my self-pity. Okay, not really, but um when I'm in a bad mood, I tend to be a little more on the quiet side, but today I feel like ranting and raving. So naturally, as I'm sure you guys are aware, when I rant and rave, I tend to ramble too. So this is not going to have any structure nor substance, and I'll probably be all over the place. So if you don't like these types of talks, I suggest you turn this off now, and we will be back to our regularly scheduled program at a later date, and you can come back and watch that type of stuff. Because today's just going to be a little bit of me ranting over things that have happened. So, we're under lockdown again here in California, and we have been for a few weeks now. And it's been frustrating, to say the least. One of the things that's frustrating me the most is the fact that I have no problem with keeping my business open. None. They aren't going to shut me down. But unfortunately, my clients don't feel the same way. I had quite a few Christmas parties scheduled, and most of them have canceled now because they're worried about being tried in the court of public opinion on social media. They're worried that somebody will find out that even though these people are around each other all day long at work, that they got together outside of work and had a good fucking time. You see, that's not allowed to happen. Can't have that happen. So those types of people will take to the internet, the local pages, and say, how dare they get together? I will no longer patronize that business. And then, of course, those businesses get scared. And then they call me and they cancel. Not something I agree with, but it is what it is. I just don't understand the canceling part of it. Who cares what people think? I'm at a point in my life now that, people are aware that I'm open because I don't care. Okay? I don't care. And if you have a problem with it, I don't want to work with you or for you anyway. So it doesn't matter. I see it kind of as calling out the people that I don't want any type of fucking business relations with. Unfortunately, most businesses don't see it that way, and that's why we can't get enough businesses together to fight this bullshit. They don't want to get together to fight it because they're worried about people who probably would have never patronized their business, period. But now they're worried about it because they might tell another person not to also. I don't get it. Fuck these people. Fuck these women. And yes, women. I said it. Am I going to say that there aren't men involved in this? Of course there are, but at least in my area on the local pages, the majority of them are women. And it's not just that they're liberal women, there are conservative women too. Just like how liberal women say no uterus, no opinion when it comes to legislation, you'll have conservative women say no uterus, no opinion when it comes to having a male OBGYN. So I have a message to both sides. No business ownership, no opinion. I don't want to hear a fucking word out of your mouth. If you don't own a business, you're not a net taxpayer, and you're able to sit at home and collect an unemployment check. Stay the fuck in your lane. I'm sick and tired of these people affecting my business, because my business and me being a net taxpayer helps pay for your ass to stay home. So stay home, sit home, and shut the fuck up. Now, I wish business owners, again, would all get together and do this. Quit being afraid of what people say online. Quit giving a shit about what people say online. Not only because they probably wouldn't patronize your business to begin with, but because these people are little keyboard warriors. We've all heard the phrase, that are just going to sit there and complain, but they never say it to your face. And that's what makes me really irritated. If my clients were to host Christmas parties, none of these stupid bitches that are on there complaining are going to show up and break things up. They're not going to. They're just going to sit there and bitch about it. Who gives a shit? Let them bitch all they want. They have nothing better to do because they're not working. Yeah. Let them bitch. Let them complain. Have a good time. Let your employees have a good time. But no, they're too worried about people who other than their names, because again, small town, they don't know. They'll never know. I just don't get it. This lockdown's just getting on my nerves. But it is what it is. So, yeah, that's one of the things I've been dealing with. Another thing that I was dealing with that was actually really scary, but it turned out to be a good thing, was my dog. My dog has been a serial swallower of objects since the day I brought him home. He doesn't chew things, he swallows them. Now, he doesn't really go through the house looking for things, but if you drop certain things, right down the pipe they go. And this is especially true for clean laundry. So I don't ever have dirty laundry really lying around the house because I do laundry every day. So when I'm walking from the laundry room to the bedroom, though, so every now and then a sock or a pair of boxers or something will fall out and he swallows it. And he's done this a few times, and thankfully he has managed to pass everything. Now, I've made it a point to walk from the laundry room to the bedroom backwards now so I can see if things fall out. So it hasn't been an issue in a long time. But apparently, he chewed a little piece of my couch. And it almost killed him. Yeah, we've been dealing with that. It almost killed him. So last Monday, not yesterday, but a week ago yesterday, he got sick in the morning. He threw up. So I took him to the vet because it's not like him. Of course, they said it was a stomach ache. Sent him home. Next day, same thing. Okay, something's wrong. And then they thought, well, maybe he's obstructed, but he wasn't acting like it. So, you know how it goes. Run some tests. And so I did a barium test. And then, of course, this is what they come up with. So here's the insides of my dog. So you guys get to get up and close and personal with him. But so you can see the barium moving through the body, and then you have that dark spots there. And then luckily it wasn't a full obstruction because you can see there was some barium that was able to pass after that. So they went in, they pulled it out, and the vet thought it was like a stuffed mouse or something. They don't have any stuffed mice in my house, so obviously that's what he was able to pull out of him, which was a piece of the couch that got bound up. So I should have taken a picture of the couch, actually, before I started recording this. I didn't even fucking really notice it. It looked like a little sliver on the couch, like it had been cut. But, yeah. Yeah. So, that almost killed him. Of all the damn things that dog has swallowed, a little piece of couch almost got him. So, that's been kind of shitty for him because he can't do anything. He was on, we did the liquid diet. Now he's starting to eat a little more solids. I'm trying to slowly incorporate solid food into his diet a little more and more every time I feed him. But he's got 24 staples in him, poor guy. Because not only did they go ahead and take the obstruction out, because he is such a big guy and he's a good candidate for bloat, they went in and stapled his stomach too to prevent it from twisting. Just to prevent bloat a little bit. Because even though I take every possible precaution, feed him and give him water up high and things like that, he still could get into something outside. And again, how he swallows everything, air can definitely be a factor. So they went ahead and did that too. So yeah, 24 staples up his little belly. And those don't come out till December 30th. So we've been spending quite a bit of time in the house because he can't wear the e-collar. He can, but it stresses him out really bad. And I don't like to keep him aced up. So it's just been a matter of keeping an eye on him to make sure that he doesn't lick. And he's been good about it, but I still worry that he might. So I've been sleeping on the couch with him to make sure that he's not licking. And then my partner just sleeps in the room, which I think he probably doesn't mind either because then he gets the whole big bed to himself. He would never say that, but I'm sure he's enjoying that. So I guess that's a good thing that happened. Yeah, so the big guy is going to be okay. What else? I want to start putting out more content. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been getting discouraged lately. It seems like every time I upload something, I lose subs. And it drives me nuts. And then the BitChute thing. I try to move my content over to BitChute, but I can't get stuff to upload. And I've heard other people saying that they have issues with BitChute, but I'll be honest, I think the problem's me because I'm not really that tech savvy. So I'm thinking after the first of the year, I might just do videos, but I really would like to get into live streaming more. So that way I can just talk and interact with you guys and, find out things that you want to talk about. Because I feel like a lot of my content's just basically the same thing over and over again. I mean, don't get me wrong. Women do plenty of things that annoy the hell out of me, so I'll never run out of content. And they're getting more and more radical. And not just the feminists, just women in general are just getting more radical. So I do have like a gold mine of content at my disposal, but sometimes I just feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over again. So you guys let me know what you think. I got to figure out how the live streaming thing works. And same thing with DLive. I know a lot of people like DLive. And to be honest with you, every fucking person that I listen to, the podcasts I listen to and stuff, they all got kicked off of YouTube. So everybody's pretty much over on DLive anyways at this point. Not that they're going to kick me off. I'm a very small channel, and I don't think that I'll really ever have an issue with that. But I think I might just migrate over there just because, again, it's kind of irritating that they've taken everybody down that I like. Except for Keith. Keith's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I'm glad they keep him around. But sometimes I worry they might take him down too. And then, yeah, just fuck YouTube at that point. So anyway, so that's kind of what's been going on here. How are you guys doing? Are you guys locked down too? Are you dealing with this bullshit? Are you going to do anything for Christmas? Are you going to see your families? Are you going to stay at home and stay safe? I'm not mocking you if you choose to do so, but I kind of am. We need more people just to stand together up against this shit. We got to quit worrying so much about what other people think. Spend time with your family, spend time with your friends. Life's short, even when you're young. I wasn't going to mention this, but I guess I will real quick. One of the other reasons I was gone, the main reason I was gone, my nephew was in a terrible car accident recently, and he had to get life flighted to the hospital, and he's okay. He was with his best friend, who was like a brother to him. But my nephew's okay physically, but mentally, not so much, because his best friend was killed. Yeah. Fucking 22 years old. Life over. And I don't know. You never know, you guys. I know this sounds so cliche, but you just don't know. You don't know what tomorrow holds. So spend time with the people that you care about. Fuck, some of you might just spend time with people that you don't care about just so you control them. I don't know. Just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. But, yeah. This level of control that they have over people, and the fact that they're using the useful idiots to really rein in that control. People got to start standing up. People got to start fighting back. This isn't a call to violence, but you know what I mean? Just stop worrying so much about what these people think, because you never know. Life isn't promised to you tomorrow. Again, I know it sounds cliche, but shit. We don't know what tomorrow holds. But we'll see. Speaking of which, did you guys see that star last night? Well, it wasn't the star. It was like supposed to be the Star of Bethlehem or the Great Conjunction. That was pretty interesting. And then people are saying that's moving us into a new age. Ooh. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but at least not like the hippy dippy new age type spiritual shit. Those people get on my nerves, but yeah. Wouldn't that be crazy if things just sped up since then? Like starting today, everything's just going to go faster, because it feels like today went faster for me. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's all in my head. Probably is in my head. But think about it. Things can change at a moment's notice. And things can change without us even noticing. Don't live your lives in fear. I know a lot of people are excited about this vax. I know a lot of people are worried about it. And they don't want to get it. And now they're saying, oh, well, I might have to get it because of my employer. You don't need a lot of area to be self-sufficient. Try to be self-sufficient. Try to grow food. That's what I'm going to focus on doing. Growing more food, getting more animals to eat. I will shoot every fucking deer in my yard, every squirrel, every quail if it comes down to it. Not that I want to. I like looking at them, but I will eat them. Think about that, because I think shit's just going to get weirder. I know a lot of people are, oh, I can't wait for 2020 to be over. Because on January 1st, everything's just going to go back to normal. That's a pretty ridiculous way of looking at it. Now, I'm not trying to be black-pilled here. I'm usually, other than when I'm in a mood, and like I said, I've been in a mood, a rather optimistic person. But so many people, we're outliers, and then there's just all these fucking people constantly surrounding us. Just do this, do that, do this, do that. Shame, 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 shame. Don't let them shame you. And don't let them shame you into doing something you don't want to do, especially if it comes down to like getting a vaccine. Okay? If you want to get it, that's on you. I don't give a fuck. If you don't want to get it, that's on you. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me what I have to do. Personally, I wouldn't take it. I've never had one in my life. Okay? Never. Well, I had a tetanus shot 2 times, but I don't think that really counts. But yeah, no. I've had the measles. I had the measles. Guess what? I didn't die. I'm still here. And so are my sisters, who also got the measles. Now, the only shitty thing was the chicken pox. It wasn't so bad. My little sister and I, we got the chicken pox in elementary school, but the problem was we gave it to our older sisters who were in high school at the time. So it didn't affect them worse, but being older in high school, itching, red, little bumps all over you, it wasn't a good time for them, but I don't know. Just eat decent food. My mom used to eat raw hamburger and raw bacon. No joke. She ate raw hamburger and raw bacon. Not only did she never get salmonella, she ate raw eggs all the time too, but she never got salmonella. She never got E. coli. But most importantly, in 66 years, she never once got the flu. Never. She never once got the flu. And that's because she wasn't just eating garbage and being negative all the time. That's the problem. People just stuff their faces with garbage. They're constantly being negative, worried about what's going to happen. You can't worry about that. All you can do is look out for you. Quit worrying about what people think. Quit worrying about what people say about you, especially idiots behind keyboards on the internet, because again, they're not going to say it to your fucking face. They're cowards. So don't be a coward to them. Don't be a coward. Don't be like them. Anyway, I hope you guys have been well. I'll start putting out more regularly scheduled programming starting tomorrow. Don't know how consistent it'll be because I will be busy over the next few days, but you guys hang in there. Have a Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you soon.